he's not a rookie no more. He's learned some tricks and trades.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you got to remember that I've talked to some personal reporters down here in Colorado and mainstream reporters, not, you know what I mean? And we do know that Dak Prescott's, I'm just going to bring it up one more time, he's on the trading block. And I have no clue what's going on right there between Dak and Dallas because he's done such a good job for him. Somebody's going to step up and offer the right amount for him, and the Broncos really have the firepower to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Because really, yeah, they brought in Case Keenum to try to make the fans happy, but the fans are just not happy. I mean, there was a poll, and only about 22% of the Bronco fans were happy that Case Keenum was here. You know, but you know how Bronco fans are. They want everything.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, John Elway, they want the top. They want the best. You know, if the best ain't out there, they forget it. You know. One thing I really got to bring up quick is Wolf. Where do you see Wolf being here, or do you think that the Broncos will take advantage of trying to trade him? Because we all know Shaq Barrett's a way better player than him. Yeah, Wolf was drafted higher, so he has a higher stock, and they have to play him before Shaq Barrett. But Shaq Barrett is just a man out there playing with little kids, you know?
Yeah.
If Shaq Barrett didn't go to CSU, which I'm proud of that he went to a Colorado school, he would be playing for a... You know what I mean? He would be if he played for one of the big time LSU or Miami or USC, any UCLA, Texas, this guy would be on a super elite level right now. They'd be talking about him at a different degree, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's terrorizing left and right tackles when you watch the film on him. So that's why the Broncos are kind of putting out that Wolf. I'm not saying Wolf. I'm Shane Ray. I didn't mean to say Wolf, but Shane Ray is on the trading block. You know.
Yeah, I hope they don't trade him.
Yeah, and you know it was really hurtful to lose to leave. Like I said.
Yeah.
His on the field play was awesome. Like when he was working, it was great. It was the mistakes that he made. You know what I mean? The little few that I think that's what really, and the money, and then along with, his off the field incidents. You know what I mean? Just like last year before the season started, he shoots himself in the leg. You know?
Yeah.
I mean that catches up with the player right away. But he's Wade Phillips basically told him before he came to Denver, "I want to make you a star. I'm going to make you a Super Bowl star." He did. So if a coach told me that and he did, who am I going to follow?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I know. So how are you feeling right now as we go into the new season, the draft coming up here in April? What do you feel like?
I kind of want to wait to see the draft. I want to see what's going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait and hold my opinions until after the draft to see what's going to happen with the draft.
Where do you think the Broncos will go as far as the first player drafted? What's your opinion on that?
I have no idea. I seriously don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah,
if they're going to do
it's back and forth. From what I hear, from what I've seen, it's back and forth between quarterback and offensive lineman.
Offense, yeah.
And they just hired two good offensive linemen, and so that they may wait till later to pick up offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens there. As far as the Broncos and who they pick, you know, I'm really excited. I just don't like the way the draft is before because I used to actually take that weekend off and spend the day watching the draft. That's how bad it was. Now it's spread up in 4 days, and I can't take 4 days off. You know, before I could sneak a Saturday and a Sunday off and watch the whole draft and. you know, and sit there and see who's getting who and where everybody's going, you know. I just can't do that no more.
I have the NFL app on my phone.
Yeah.
So I could be sitting at work and my phone will, you know, buzz and the NFL will tell me so-and-so just traded, you know, they just picked up this guy or, you know, so that's the way I keep up.
Oh, that's really cool to be able to
have
one of those.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
You need to put that on your phone so that you can keep up with it.
I have some apps on there similar, but I'm not sure it's up to date like that, like you just said.
Yeah, it'll tell me. It'll, you know.
So how's your holiday this week? I'm not a real big holiday fan, to be honest with you.
Oh, for Easter, yeah, that's coming up. You know, Saturday my son is having a baby. It's his first baby, so Saturday we're doing the gender reveal. I'm super excited about that.
Sounds fun.
And then Sunday we're probably going to cook out again, and you know, kind of just we play volleyball, kickball with the kids.
I'm driving. Where are you at? I'm excited. Where are you at? Am I invited?
Yeah.
No.
Well, absolutely. Come on down.
I forgot where you live at. I'm sorry.
We're in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah,
Too far. Yeah.
That's where my kids' family is from, right?
I know you said that. You said that you had family down here.
Yeah, my sons and my two daughters, their grandfather was the governor of Arkansas.
Really?
Yeah, so they got the whole family is from there. Their whole side of the family is from Arkansas.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy, and it's pretty.
Yeah, don't ask me what I'm doing here. This is where I am.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
We were asked to move out there several times. I had job offers. I had all kinds of stuff, and we just didn't do it. It wasn't me at the time. It was my wife. She didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that now thinking back, I'm like, shoot, we should have went.
Yeah. It's different. It's different. It's not Colorado. You can't compare. I mean, it's just the cost of living down here is like super low. Life is easy, let me say, but nothing compares to Colorado. Nothing.
That's why, you know, I get into it on other podcasts with that I work with, but there's going to be a break off of 3 different continents or part of the state, so it's a whole different story. But it really has a lot to do with Arkansas. And then especially Colorado, because Colorado's like the headquarters for some of these upper elites. You know what I mean? So but that's a whole different podcast. I'm not getting into it here at football. I'll stay out of that one for this one. I know where to pick my fights at and where not to. No.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
But I'm good. Like I said, I'm loving this podcasting thing, and like I said, once you get in and you start loving it, it's over. You're locked in. So I'm just warning you now. I mean,
it's been fun. It's fun. I'm liking it. It's crazy, and I can't believe that I stay up to be on. It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
And the other thing about it is you don't have to if you have your own podcast, you kind of can make your own hours to where it fits for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't have to run the out. You know, we could figure out the hours to it works for you, and it doesn't have to work for other ones. Like say you took over sports. Say you can only do it once a week, like you said, once every other week. Well, then I do the other week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when we're both available, we could both do the sports show together, you know? And then along with, like, you know, backing up the jam is basically just playing music all night, you know?
Yeah.
Or you don't even have to go, like Saturday night, you don't have to do like I do. My schedule's like 11:30 to 5:30 in the morning. You can go on like right when you get off work for like an hour, and that's it, and you're good. An hour or two, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It depends on how long you want to be on, you know. So it's basically, like I said, it's basically you're your own boss. It's like running your own company, and you just have a great time, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't like I said, I don't mean to be so forceful. We just need the help.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
So, do you have any other information about the Broncos that you might want to add before we go, or any other groups you want to give a shout out to?
Let me just shout out to the Central Arkansas Maniac. There's a group that we watch, that I go watch the games with. Pretty fun crowd. It's we have a few followers here in Arkansas that it's kind of crazy because I see bumper stickers, or people got things on their cars of the Broncos, and every time they drive by, I'm like, hey, look, there's the Broncos. But yeah, we've got a few people that we hang out with out here, so shout out to them, and shout out to the Denver Bronco locker room always. Yeah. I love that group.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I'm just the administrator in there, but I'm not the owner.
Yeah.
We really put a lot of work into that.
Super fun group, yeah.
I haven't been able to help because we're trying to get a website off the ground, and some other groups that they brought me in as an administrator.
Yeah, so that's good.
So I'm trying to help them get going too, as long, with the Denver Broncos locker room. That's why I try to announce it as much as I can on the podcast. So make sure you go to Denver Broncos locker room if you're a Denver Broncos fan. Join,
absolutely.
Let them know that Ike sent you over there, and you will be immediately brought into a very awesome family that everybody cares about each other. We're all Broncos and sisters, brothers and sisters. I mean, brothers, Broncos, and sisters.
Yeah, fun group.
I know. When we first met, I was like, my sister Cecilia. She's a Bronco fan.
Yeah.
You're like, my sister? I'm his sister already? We just met.
Yeah, it's crazy because the group that I go watch the games with here, I told them about the Denver Broncos. They're actually in on that group now, too.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't sure, like when they first asked me to join, I'm not because I could put 20,000 members in a group. I could put 500. I wasn't sure. They really still haven't gave me an answer because I'll put 20,000 in the group if they want, and that are true Bronco fans. So you have to weed some out. Sometimes you're going to get some fans that are not Bronco fans that kind of pretend they are. I actually was upset this week. Did you see somebody I've known for they've been on my Facebook for 8 years, and they were just one day they were just like, oh, Chucky's back, so I'm going to be a Raider fan now. Could you believe some stuff like that?
Oh my gosh.
I know you saw the post. I know you saw it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was so disappointed. I couldn't believe it. Just because Chucky's back, they're going to be a Raider fan.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Tell me how you feel about that.
Somebody said to me the other day, they were like, "You're crazy. You're a fanatic, or you're overboard with the Broncos." I was like, "Do you want me to be you can't be a halfway fan. You're either a fan or you're not. I mean, win or lose, whatever, you have to support your team. You can't be halfway."
That's the honest truth. You're telling me the honest truth.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm going to bring up real quick, and I hate to say this, but it's gonna upset a lot of people. I'm a true Bronco fan till I die.
Mm-hmm.
But we know about WWE, correct?
Uh-huh.
We know it's scripted, right?
Right.
So I've been going over tape, and in the NBA and the NFL, and they admit it, that I'm not saying that they decide who's going to win and who's not going to win, but it's scripted. And I thought about it, and I've been coaching for 15 years, and I also, I played football. I played high school and college football, and I played in the pros.